and A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces lose Game 1 on their home court to the Indiana Fever, 89-73. The Indiana Fever were in control of this game from start to finish. There was a small little patch there in the third quarter. We started saying, are the Aces gonna come back? But Kelsey Mitchell and Odyssey Sims said, no, they're not going to come back. Not at all.
Kelsey Mitchell goes off after A'ja Wilson and WNBA refs RIG Indiana Fever game. Kelsey Mitchell goes off after A'ja Wilson and the referees came under fire as the Indiana Fever stunned the defending champion Las Vegas Aces in Game 1 of the semifinals, and this was no ordinary upset, it was a statement that shook the WNBA. Hours before tip-off, the spotlight was firmly on A'ja Wilson as she collected her MVP trophy, and the narrative was already written that Vegas was untouchable, with analysts dismissing Indiana's chances due to key injuries sidelining Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and others. But once the game began, it was Indiana's grit and resilience that rewrote the script.
You actually just referenced it twice. It is Indiana. Dropped 2 of the 3 games to them this year, but you haven't seen them since late July. What excites you about that matchup?
That they haven't seen the real Aces yet. They caught us when we were a bit in turmoil. Not only that, they whooped us one of those stretches. So, you know what? We'll buckle in, hone in where we can, and take care of business.
From the opening whistle, the Fever matched physicality with poise, with Kelsey Mitchell drilling clutch shots on her way to a playoff career-high 34 points, silencing the Vegas crowd while Odyssey Sims and Aaliyah Boston anchored the defense. The Aces, expected to dominate, instead leaned on questionable tactics, elbows, flops, and overly aggressive play, that only fueled Indiana's determination. Wilson herself struggled mightily, shooting just 6 of 22, and her frustration showed as she looked for whistles that never came, while Boston calmly held her ground in the paint.
Like we died on screens. You have to have second and third efforts. Even if you know you might be beat, you still have to try hard to get back into the play, and I don't think we tried hard in that category.
Even Becky Hammon's pre-game confidence that Vegas hadn't shown their real aces backfired, as the champs looked out of rhythm and desperate. Despite Vegas's attempts to bully the Fever, Indiana refused to break, pushing the tempo, moving the ball, and responding to every Aces run with composure. Mitchell's relentless scoring, Sims' leadership, Lexi Hull's stifling defense on Jackie Young, and the toughness of Turner and Howard in the paint turned what many thought would be a coronation into an embarrassing home court defeat for Vegas. The final score, 89-73, wasn't just a win, it was a seismic shift in momentum, with history showing 72% of teams who take Game 1 in a best-of-5 series go on to advance.
Money Mitch, put him in a ditch! Who on the Las Vegas Aces is going to try to stop Kelsey Mitchell? Because from what I just saw, they had no answer for her. Kirsten Bell, line right up, smacked. Jackie Young, step right up, torched. Chelsea Gray, torched. Jewel Lloyd, torched. Nobody could hang with Kelsey Mitchell as she goes off.
Instead of celebrating their MVP, the Aces left the floor questioning their identity, while the Fever left with swagger, belief, and control of the series. For Indiana, a team written off before the ball even tipped, the upset proved that resilience and teamwork can overcome hype and arrogance, and as Mitchell said afterward, it all came down to effort, respect, and showing up when it mattered most. Now, as Game 2 looms, the pressure isn't on Indiana, it's squarely on Vegas, who must respond or risk seeing their dynasty unravel.